Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Prime Sports with me, Muftahu Nabila Abdullah. We start with athletics, where Ghana's Rosie Ebua, she has made it to the final of the women's high jump earlier today in the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. By virtue of that success, she becomes the first Ghanaian athlete ever to reach the final of a major individual event in 20 years. The last two to have done that were Ignatius Geisa and Margaret Simpson. Margaret Simpson, she did it in the heptathlon, whilst Ignatius Geisa, he did it in long jump. After the event, she spoke to my colleague Fenty Utahiru and spoke about the fact that that success was actually needed after the difficulties she had during the last Olympic Games in Paris. Let's talk some sporting infrastructure. Just a year ago, the TNA Stadium was built. Yet, with less than 24 hours to hosting a Ghana Premier League game, the facility, its playing surface, looks in a very bad state, with so many patches all over the playing surface, with concerns already emerging from the people who actually finance the facility. One of the things they've been talking about is the fact that the maintenance culture surrounding the facility has been quite horrible. The Goldfield Foundation, they donated about $16.2 million to build the facility. And they've been expressing loads of reservations about the fact that their heavy investment into the facility is being allowed to deteriorate to this extent. We've been trying to reach out to them and have a conversation with them. As and when we are able to do that, we'll bring that to you subsequently. But now, we are about to talk some continental football, which is the CAF Champions League. Ghana Premier League champions, Bibiani GoldStars, they were representing the country this weekend when they come up against JS Kabylie in the CAF Champions League preliminary round. And we have some of them in the studio who will be joining me pretty soon to have a conversation about it. But before that, let's hear from my colleague, Abdul Karim Bene. He was at their training grounds and put together this report.
Return to carry Ghana's hopes in the CAF Champions League. Media set the tone 2 years ago by ending an 11-year wait for a Ghanaian club in the group stage. But Samatex faltered last season, exiting in the second preliminary round at the hands of Morocco's Raja Casablanca. Now it's Bibiani GoldStars' turn, and their baptism on the continent could not be tougher. They face Morocco's record 14-time champions and 2-time CAF Champions League winners, JS Kabylie, in the first preliminary round. GoldStars coach Frimpong Manso acknowledges their opponent's pedigree, but believes his side can cause an upset.
Oh, no, to some extent, when you are very experienced, I think you know how to go about the game. You know the quality of players you have. But for us, yes, we are going to make it for the first time. So we should be able to do better to be able to get to where they are. Although we need they are very, very at the strong side. But then it's not going to scare us. We are going to make sure we also get a very good result in the Saturday's game.
The Ghanaian champions began pre-season in mid-July, playing more than 12 friendlies, including a Galka Top 4 triumph, and already have 2 competitive games under their belt. Coach Manso and Captain Yakubu Hak insist the squad is primed for the challenge.
We had our first game in the GPL last week. Yeah, we won against Bichim. And that has set the tone for us to play JSK on Saturday. I think we are set. Yes, now we've also psyched the boys, and then I think they need to understand certain things in the competition.
We've been joined in the studio by the communications director of Bibiani GoldStars, Samuel Kwadjuri, and his deputy, Oti Menu Joseph, to have a conversation about this game happening on Saturday at the Accra Sports Stadium. Let me start with you, Sam. This is the first time that Bibiani GoldStars is going for continental football. Talk to me about the conversations you've been having within the group heading into this Continental Challenge?
Well, thank you very much, Muftau, for the opportunity given. GoldStars have come a long way qualifying for this CAF Champions League because we won the Ghana Premier League within the 4th season of the elite competition, because we have played a lot of seasons in the Division 1 league. So having qualified to the Premier League, in fact, it was so massive that we qualified. The people were happy. They felt that we need to do more. So with the Premier League, having done the 3rd season, we did a lot of analysis about our team, seasons in retrospect. And with the 3rd season, we got to know that there are some things that we need to affirm our feet on it. So we got to have some 3 indicators that we need to work with, because we believe that with those 3 indicators, we'll be able to get at the top of the league. So the indicators were hard work, perseverance, and then determination. So we had these 3 indicators that we were working with, and apparently it helped us to win the Premier League. So we are in for the CAF Champions League. And having won the league, we believe that any team that qualifies to play the CAF Champions League probably will be able to meet such a team. So hearing the news that we're meeting JS Kabylie means we're to plan very well, prepare very well, so that we can meet them well.
Menu, what is the target of the club in this Continental Challenge?
The target is very real. We need to be in the money zone, of course. This is the 1st stage, and we need to move to the 2nd stage. It progressed very well. So we are just looking up to picking it up, stage after stage. We are clearing the 1st leg. After that, then we know that it's a deal. So probably the final 16 teams, I think it will be very nice for us.
Sammy, back to you. What would you describe as success for GoldStars in this CAF Champions League?
Well, this is our 1st time of playing the CAF Champions League. The expectations are a lot, but what we have to tell our fans, our people, that they have to calm their nerves down. This is the 1st time. We need to do a whole lot of things before we can move forward. We are playing against an experienced side, JS Kabylie. We know their pedigree at the CAF level. So all that we are doing now is that we are preparing very well so that Saturday we can do some magics and make sure that at the end of the day...
I hope the magic is not juju.
So with regards to what I'm saying, looking at the experience and the exposure of our head coach, Coach Stephen Frimpong-Manson, who has been there before. Don't forget we have Coach Abrode with the 2nd assistant. He has been there before with the experience that they are all having. Then we brought in the 1st assistant, Anaya Mankwa. He was part of the Mediames team that competed at the CAF level last season. Last 2 seasons, he came to House of Folk, and he's back to BBN Stars. Then coming to the playing body, we are also having some experienced players who have also seen it at the CAF level. To talk of is Vincent Atinga. Then we brought in Samson Eduku from Kotoko, the former goal king of the league. We have Francis Trene. Then we also signed Emmanuel Ankra from Inswachaman, who was part of their CAF competition last time. So with this couple of players and the blend that we have already, it means we are ready for God willing Saturday's game.
God willing for Saturday's game. You mentioned JS Kabylie. I was going through their numbers. The last 5 games, they've not won any. They've drawn 2. They've been, in fact, they actually 14th on the Algerian league currently. This should give you some kind of confidence going into the game, isn't it?
Yeah, very true. Yeah, like we believe playing at home here, like we should do all our best.
Okay.
Because for the last 5 matches, it's very hard for them to win a game, even at their home yard. So being here, probably in Accra, we should do all our best.
It's your plus. It's an advantage for you.
We should win, probably maybe 1 or 2-0 could be okay. But as to, we should not to concede. It's a very big deal for us. We should do our
As you mentioned, the ultimate thing is to make it to the money zone of the competition.
Of course, yeah, the 2nd stage and the final stage.
Talk to me, fans, in just some few seconds, like in 30 seconds, tell your fans, what is the message that you have got out there for them? Especially the 12th man in games like this are critical.
Sure. We know for fans coming to the stadium, all that they need is the 3 points. So one of my captains will tell you that supporters, their winning bonus is the 3 points. you get them the 3 points, they are happy, and that is okay. But in football, we have 3 results.
Yeah.
It's either you win, you lose, or you draw. But then here's the case. This is our first hour playing the CAF Champions League. So it means we need to do our best to make sure that we...
So they should they lower their expectations?
So what we are saying, not that, but what we are saying that they should come in numbers to support the team, God willing, Saturday. So we are doing payment for only the VVIP and the VIPs.
Oh, okay.
So we are taking 100 Ghana cedis for VVIP. We are taking 50 Ghana cedis for the upper VIP, then 30 for the lower VIP.
And the rest is free?
Then the rest is free.
Thank you very much,
so
gentlemen.
We want all of them to come.
Okay.
And there will be buses that will be coming from Bibiani to Accra.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a massive investment.
We want a lot of them to come.
Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen. Yes.
11 a.m. Your gates should be open 11 a.m.
Okay.
And 3 p.m. is a kickoff.
The kickoff.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thank you very much. Up next is another conversation with Techiman 11 Wonders. Well, they are joining us right now for a conversation right after this. It is match day 2 of the Ghana Premier League, and 11 Wonders, they will lock horns with Heart of Lions, and this game is happening on Saturday. We'll be joined in the studio by the communications director of the club, Stephen Buame. Did I get the pronunciation of the name right? I'm very good with names, too. Thank you very much for joining us. Talk to me about the return of 11 Wonders to the top flight, and what is the ultimate goal of the club?
Well, you know, 11 Wonders, a massive club, and then we are here to win. Just as Bibiani told you that they came with 3 indicators.
Yeah.
Yes, we also come with the same indicators. And with those indicators, I'm sure that we are going to win it. So we are determined to win it, and there's nothing more. It's about confidence, confidence, confidence.
I don't know whether if the claims we heard are actually anything about 11 Wonders becoming Legon cities and all that. How do you intend to get the people to throw their weight behind the club to be able to succeed?
No, point of correction, they are not the same. They are different entities.
Okay.
We saw 11 Wonders in the 2nd division.
Okay.
And they are in the Premier League now.
Okay.
So we are in the Premier League.
Okay.
So they are separate entities.
Oh, sure.
So make no mistake with that.
Okay. Okay. So now, in terms of what the ultimate goal of the club is, you are back to the top flight. You were there some few seasons ago. You got relegated. It is match day 2, so it will be quite early for anyone to begin to talk about the fact that this is a team that has experience at the topmost level when it comes to competing in the Ghana Premier League. However, having been a team that has been in and out, what do you intend to do this time around so that you stay in the top flight? Well,
this time around, we intend to be competitive. We don't expect to just come in and play around.
Okay.
Now, the league is very much competitive, especially given that the FA has pumped in a lot of money.
Okay.
So we are...
Have you received your 1 million cedis?
Just not yet.
Okay.
So we are expecting that we'll be competitive this time around. We want to compete and also get into the money zone. We want to go to Africa as well.
Okay.
So we are setting the ambitions very high. We really don't want to be somewhere low.
Okay.
So we want to compete and just be like Stars, or we want to be like the Kotoko's. We want to be like the Hearts of Oak as well. So we intend to stay. We don't intend to go back again. So this time around, we want to cement our status in the league, especially given that our coach is a legendary man, Odate Lamte. So we are expecting that he will put things together. I mean, he's a very meticulous man, and then he has done everything possible that we are going to stay. So we hope to stick with him for quite a long time, and then we also hope that the team will gel together going into match day 2 and the subsequent matches. You're coming up against an experienced coach in Bashiri Hayford this weekend. What is the preparation like towards that game? Well, the team is very much set. The team has been camping in Elmina so far. So the team has been together for some time. Are you in Odate Lamte's academy? No, I know that very well. I've been there many times, yeah. Okay. So, you know, preparations are so far well done. And so we're expecting that out of that, he's had a lot of bonding with the players, and we're expecting that the tactics that he wants to play, he will implement it very well with the team, with the players. So we're hoping that this game, for example, we're going to be able to win at least by 3 goals to 0. There's nothing much. We can beat any team. I mean, we can beat any team. It's not that we are saying that we are beating them, but we can. When we say we can, it means that...
Yeah, it's possible. In a game of football, anything is possible. Yeah.
It's a possibility that we can, and so we're going to show that on the pitch. So we're all urging the fans that they should come and rally behind us, and then we'll play. And I mean, the match is taking place in Tema.
Yeah.
Our home venue is supposed to be Legon, or it's Legon.
Yes.
That's where we are going to be playing. But due to some maintenance works going on there, we have to do with Tema. And that's the Ni Okraku.
Yes, stadium.
So that's where we are going to be playing 3 p.m. on Saturday. So that's where we're taking our home games for the time being until Legon is set.
But how long do you intend to be there?
We understand that the maintenance works is just going to take place till the end of this month. And so after this month, I'm hopeful that we can come back to the Legon Stadium. So
wherever you are, find yourself to the Tema Stadium on Saturday, where 11 Wonders will be in action, the Ghana Premier League against Heart of Lions. And this has been a conversation with Stephen Buame, who is the communications director of the club, ahead of their game on Saturday. And this is how we wrap up sports here on Joy News Prime with me, Muftau Nabila Abla. Head on to myjoyonline.com and read some more sports stories. We appreciate your time.